Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you my method for killing these Scarecrows, which can be a pretty difficult fight for multiple reasons. There's quite a few of them for one. The main one is going to have permanent Terrify on him, so if he knocks down your magic resist or your magic armor at all, you're basically not going to have control of your character until he's dead, unless you happen to run outside of his AoE and get your turn back. So, it can be quite a difficult fight for low level. This is honor mode. Decided I would try to kind of find a safe alternative route to taking him down. What I came up with is, there's the main one. If you teleport him from the top of the scaffolding where I was, you get the most height and vision. As close to the paladin gate as you can right there. Then combat's going to initiate. He's going to go first. I messed around with my wits and cranked it to max, and I still didn't get to go first. But he's going to just move in, and he'll either go up that main ramp or over here. Either option is good, because all of the paladins are going to be aggressive to this guy. I did have him go up the middle the first time I did this, but I didn't have my game share settings tuned up properly, so that clip didn't end up working out. And I think him going over on this side ended up working better because one of the paladins over there is really strong, and he's going to cast heal on him and absolutely rip his hit points apart. And you know, that brings up another thing too. That's not a terrible idea if you want to burst these guys down. If you have a bunch of heals that you can either stack on your character and then take off later or respec that way, you could just heal these things to death. So I'm playing a rogue, so I'm just going to kind of stay out of the fray. I went up on top there and casted invisibility, and just going to let them do their own thing. You saw the heal just now, and how much damage that did. And these guys out here, they're kind of confused at first. They're not really sure what to do, but they do slowly move in. Now, this is why I started moving him after I cast teleport. I moved him as far this way as I could. What I'm going to do is jump out and use the flee option and take the waypoint right into the paladin camp. If the main Scarecrow didn't go off to the left entryway of the camp like he did this time, I wouldn't have been in combat right away, and I would have been able to rest. I should have done it right away, of course. And there's just me showing, you know, this is honor mode. But anyway, if he goes up the main way, like I was saying, you can teleport out there and not be in combat right away. I would recommend resting your teleport guy if he doesn't have any, you know, like for him, he's out of magic armor, and if I go in there, I'm going to be terrified. So you want to get all your stats back. See, I can't really figure out what's going on because I'm expecting him to not be in combat, and then I just caught on at the very end that, oh, well, you know, that character is in combat. That's because that Scarecrow went off to the side. Apparently, him being right there is close enough to see you at the waypoint there. Ultimately, it's not a really big deal because these paladins are going to make very short work of him. You just have to wait for them all to get into position, of course. Now, my share play would not go beyond 10 minutes for some reason. I don't know if I'm running out of room or what. I'll have to have a look at that. So that's why that first one didn't work. So you're not going to get to see the whole fight. You'll get to see this main one get killed. And then I think I might kill one more in that time frame. See, I'm just going to go ahead now and cast heal on him and do a nice little burst of damage to him as well. and then jump down with backslash and finish him off. Nice crit there. And he's done. Just like that. Now that AoE, he leaves it in here well after the fight, so what I did was I came in and I blessed it. It turned into healing damage, and then it wore off. So if you don't want it just hanging around causing damaging effects inside the paladin camp, that's one option. That's just me showing that, you know, this is doing it at level 10, which is pretty early into the act. I don't think we've done very much yet. So I decided with him I'm just going to flee, go back to town, get rested up, and get all the stats back before I continue the fight. This is what should have happened, but and this is my friend's character in our honor mode play session, but he was unable to be on, so had to find his sleeping Vague. And that's pretty much it. They're all going to move in, and you know, even if they are too hard of a fight for you to handle yourself, you can just let these paladins take them out. They're no problem for the paladins. They're not going to kill any of these guys. But I did end up going out there and helping them out. As you can see though, they can take him out pretty quick. I had a little concern with him being way up there on his own, so like I said, this isn't my character, so I just opted to run through, hit a couple mines there. He did have some options, bullhorns and battering ram, to make some movement happen quicker, but I didn't feel like going through all of his skill bars to find him. So there I'm kind of looking at the stats, trying to figure out which one I want to take down. This one in the back has no armor, which is good obviously for me being a rogue. Some careless movement choices there. I was thinking I might just turn him into a chicken and pass turn, but I kind of wanted to get one of these killed and captured on here, so you can see what kind of XP you're going to be getting. Remember, we got 5,400 from the main Scarecrow, and I think there's a total of 4 of these out here. That one just died and you kind of missed it, I think, but it does give about 2,400 XP. Well, I hope you find that helpful. Thanks for watching.